Hi guys, it's Paul from Thermacol again. In this video, I will show you how to create openings for windows and doors. So in most cases, we are just making four-side square openings. To do that, simply go to the Design tab and click on Squared Four-Side Opening. Move your cursor to the model space, click and drag. Then enter in the dimensions as per your Windows schedule, for example 1 meter by 1 meter. It will then give us the opening for that window. Next, we have to enter in the frame. To do that, we go to the frame button here at the top. Click on that. Here in this window, we have to configure the frame. For Thermacol systems, we default the frame nib position as no nib. Then obviously, depend on what kind of window you are making, you can choose whether it's opening in or opening out, or even if you cannot define that, you can leave as no specification. Similar for the door and window option here. Click on OK. The next thing we need to do is to tell the program what sort of frame cut we want. Mostly mitered cut for Thermacol systems, but it can be square cut or a combination of both. So just choose. I will choose just the mitered cut as the example here. Click on the first picture, go OK. Then click onto the middle of the opening. As you can see now, it's got 4 new elements on the screen, which are the frames. Then whenever you build something new or you insert a new element onto the screen, you have to tell the program what you are doing. In this case, we are making a frame, but we have to again tell the program which frame we are using. To do that, we can go to the profiles definition, click on that. If it shows you red color, it means this hasn't been defined. To define the element, we can go select each of these elements individually to highlight them, or you can press down Shift button and then click on one of them to highlight everything. Then right click to choose the XF. It will take us to the frame library. At the top, you can choose which frame, which series you want to build. For example, EC45TB frame. And then we choose the E4100, which is the normal EC45TB frame. Underneath you can see the properties of that frame. Click OK. Now all the elements have been defined. It's a EC45TB frame, four-sided square opening. Now apart from a four-side squared opening, we might be making other shape windows, for example triangle windows, arched windows, or sometimes even circular windows, for example, or other non-square openings. Now to do that, there's a couple of methods that we could use. We could go to openings from model. Here it gives us options of openings, square, triangle. If you scroll down the menu, you can see the arch window, circular window, and so on. Now, taking this triangle window as an example, click OK. You then have to just change the dimensions as per your Windows schedule. Click OK. It gives us then the opening on the screen. After that, obviously, we insert in the frame and the rest of the window elements. Now, another method we have is using the polygonal opening. It has two drawing options. The first one is ask x and y, which are the coordinates for each of the vertex. For example, this first opening here is a triangle window I've drawn here. So basically we have to work out the coordinates for each of these three vertex. Usually what I do is I take this first point as the original of the opening. Then the coordinates for this point will be 2 meters in the x-axis and 0 in the y-axis. The top point will be 1600 in the x-axis and 1600 in the y-axis. Once we know that, we go back to the program. We click on OK. You can see the cursor has changed to the polygonal opening cursor. You can click anywhere. So the first coordinate I want to define is the original point, which is 0 and 0. The second point is the one on the right hand side, which is 2 meters by 0. Lastly, the top point, which is 1600 by 1600. Now after that, we'll just have to use this auto scale function to zoom out a bit to see the opening. And then obviously after that, we can insert in the frame into the opening. Okay. Now the other drawing option is create C lines on each of the vertex. Now I don't normally use this function. I prefer to use the C lines here directly. Here I have another sample opening which I would like to use as a demonstration. So you can see here all the red lines I've drawn here. These are the C lines we want to build in the program. Basically, we've got 4 vertical C lines, 0, one at 600, one at 1800, and the other one at 3 meters. We've got 3 horizontal C lines, one at 0, one at 1100, and lastly one at 1500. Again, once we define that, we go back to the program. To do the vertical ones, we click on the vertical at quote. So we set the first C line was 0, the second C line was 600, the third one is 1800, and the last one is at 3 meters. Now basically what I did here is I punch in the dimension of, the location of each of the C line and then use space to separate them. After you do that, click on OK. Now you can, let's see, we can't see that now, but we're gonna do the horizontal at quote next. Similarly, the first one is at 0, second one we have at 1100, and lastly we've got 1500. So just go back to check. So 10, 1100, and the last one is at 1500. Click on OK. Now we use the auto scale to zoom out. So you see that we've got now 4 vertical C lines as well as 3 horizontal C lines, 1, 2, and 3. What we do next now is we need to connect the dots, basically. So what we do next now is we go back to the design tag, we go to the polygonal opening. We're gonna do create C lines on each vertex, and we go like that, basically connecting all the dots together to give us the opening. You can always turn on and off the C lines to see more clearly of what you are building. And then the next thing is obviously to insert in a frame. Then define the frame, and then you carry on the rest of the process. So these are the main ones I normally use. Or now I haven't got AutoCAD installed on my PC here, but if you have AutoCAD installed on your computer, Epic Pro is sort of CAD-based program. You can always draw the openings in AutoCAD, save that in the DXF file. Then what you have to do is to import the DXF file you created through AutoCAD into Epic Pro program. To do that, go to the archives, go to opening DXF format, and then simply choose whichever one that you've built and saved. So yes, these are the few methods we have for creating openings. In the next video, I will show you how to build other elements in the windows, such as mullions, transoms, openable sashes. So yes, I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.